Javier? What's the first tip that you have for everyone?
What are tips to make? Oh, that is usually the best camera. One of the best camera is really in our hands. It's usually our phones because usually we change our phone every 2 years. We change one, so usually the quality is quite decent, very good and very decent already.
Okay. So maybe I want to elaborate a little bit more. Do you have something that you want to do a demo on? Okay, well, meanwhile, Jason Ang, say that he wants. Okay, cool, Jason, you're in. Okay, so we have at least you, me, and Jason T on the background. Whoever that wants Javier to set aside special time for coaching, okay, for video, okay, please key I want. Okay, we have a minimum quota of 5, MOQ of 5. Okay, no 5, no go. Then Javier will probably coach me and Jason privately. All right, just joking. I'm just joking. Hey, MOQ of 5, I want it now, right? Okay, so now, Javier, back to you.
Yep.
Okay, everyone has a world best camera.
The second tip.
So maybe you want to talk about that. Yep.
Yep. So the thing is that usually we change our phone every 1-2 years. So technically, the phones every 1-2 years, the technology is quite good. The sensor is getting bigger and bigger, sharper and sharper, more and more sensitive. So it's quite easy and light to carry around. And then we can just film it anywhere, a selfie, or put it on a tripod, and then we can just film ourselves very easily. Even during the circuit breaker, when there was a shortage of webcam, the Logitech cameras were all sold out. Even online stores also sold out. Yeah. So then I found out that there were a few apps that actually can use your phone, your iPhone, Android phone, the camera as the webcam camera. So I will have to plug it into my laptop, and after that, face the camera towards me, my phone camera facing me towards me. Then that can be a webcam already, and it's very high quality. The quality is really good compared to the normal webcam in our laptops. Much better than this in laptops. Yeah, so the phone camera is really, really good.
So are there any? I know everyone has a phone these days. Like as per what you say, everyone has the world best camera. Okay, so if you were to make a suggestion or to make a referral, okay, which is the world's best camera in your opinion? Yeah, I know Huawei. My wife is using Huawei lens, Leica lens. Yeah, so I don't know, but it seems like the shot is much better than mine. But if you were to make an opinion on the world best camera, what would that be?
I think some manufacturers they focus on hardware, the lens, the sensor. Yeah, and then I use iPhone. iPhone they focus a lot on the software side. How they try to adjust the brightness, how they adjust the exposure, they use that, even the blur, the background blur. They try to use all this to give you a very nice overall picture. Even though the sensor might not be as good as Huawei or something like that, but overall the picture looks very decent, and you don't need a lot of settings. Like
you mean iPhone? iPhone is it?
iPhone. I think iPhone quite nice also. Samsung, yeah, also quite nice. Most of the latest phone within the last 1-2 years are quite decent. Yeah, Huawei is very strong in their lens. I think they are using the Power Z lens or something like that. Yeah, so they're using the Sony Leica. Sorry, they're using the Leica lens.
Okay, so for everyone out there, okay, Javier is actually the so-called the most the so-called the most video geek out there, and knows all the hardware and the software. So if any questions, okay, for Javier, please direct to him pertaining to the hardware side. Okay, so Javier, I'm really interested to get started. Even I have the world best camera. Okay, so somehow there is still some resistance. And say I don't know what app to use. I don't know how to do the post editing. So do you have any advice for me on how to overcome these so-called hurdles, even though I have the world best camera?
Okay, so let's say if we are producing content videos, that means short hits that maybe 1 or 2 minute videos that I want to share with the students. You can just film it. And then I think Filmora is quite a good software. And then everything on the phone you can just put a text over or any subtitles, whatever. And after that, you can upload directly from your phone also. So that would be one of the easiest to use options for content videos. Even for content videos, we can use OBS. So we can do a nice background or background. I'm using a green screen. Okay, it's green screen. You can see here. So green screen can enable a lot of things, but we need to do the setting properly, the lighting, everything. Otherwise, we look a bit grainy or you'll see edges around. So I'm still trying to adjust that. Every time the light, different lighting, the setting will be better. Unless you make it uniform, you close all windows, you only own certain lights, and then you make the setting. So every time you stay the same setting, the computer will do the recording very nicely. Everything will be correctly adjusted correctly. So for those that want to use more for teaching videos, I think OBS is the more straightforward because you can flash your documents, you can flash your things, you can even put a timer there to when you want to run with the students. Okay. So it's like almost like a own talk show like that. You can do whatever you want to. If you want a bottom ticker, they call it a ticker that scroll.
Like this, like the scrolling banner that you see right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
OBS. So, wow. You really got me intrigued into OBS. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. This OBS,
free software is really good.
So is it compatible
OBS,
with the?
Okay, it's
sorry, Javier.
The Windows also can, Mac also can.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so if we were to use this as a teaching tool, we don't need to prepare. We don't need to edit much. That means we can set the scenes. It's like PowerPoint slides. We do PowerPoint slides. But this one can include our camera image inside. So it's a PowerPoint presentation with my video, and then you just record.
Okay.
So just like PowerPoint, we need to prepare everything beforehand, the slides, the picture, everything. Same thing. This one we just prepare all the scenes, okay, and then after that we can show everything, or we can record it without showing anyone. I mean, we are not streaming; we are just recording. Later we send it to the students. Yeah. So actually, I wanted to do a small little demo here. Can I do it?
Okay. So Javier, I have one last question for. I have one last question. So let's say if I'm totally clueless, even I have the world best camera here, but I'm totally clueless about how to use it. I'm very fearful. Okay, what tips do you have, okay, for a totally tech idiot like me, okay, to leverage on the world best camera? What is one tip that you have?
Okay, I think most tutors when they first started, it's about the fear of facing the camera, speaking to the camera. They feel that they feel awkward, they sound awkward, they look awkward. So of course people can say that we try practicing speaking to the mirror. But I think the best way to do it is we speak to the camera. We think about that student that we are talking about, that one student right in front. So I'm just trying to tell these students, share this thing, how the tips, how this one can help you, and really be ourselves. And I think the whole video will then turn out very sincere, very genuine, very engaging. Like, they will see that you really want to share this. Yeah.
So am I right to say that it takes practices to shoot, and there are many cases where the shoot did not turn out as well as you like? So it's all about getting familiar, appearing on set, okay, and accepting failures, or accepting shots that are not so good in the early stages, right? And you'll get better and better. Am I right to say that?
Totally. Yeah. Even when I
All right,
take
so for
photos,
the
take photos.
yeah,
Or even if I take
sorry,
photos with my kids,
mm,
a bit choppy. I would take like 10 photos of that same thing happening, and then after that I choose the one that my boy has the best expression, the smiling one. So usually I'll take a lot, and then after that I choose the best one. Same for
mm,
videos. I think it's very easy for us, right? We don't have to pay for the film and then waste it. Nowadays everything is digital. We can just delete and then just next one, delete next one, or we can just record two, three at one shot, and then once a while we do a spring cleaning, clean out all those that we didn't use it, and then those that we use it, we back up on the hard disk.